don't give a fuck what you think, you know? I don't care what you think about me. I had come from an environment with very little cheerleading going on. And so I created a sort of survival instinct where I would cut people out, you know, and minimize opinions. And the way that I would do that is I had to believe that my opinion was greater than everybody else's opinion around me. I don't give a fuck what you think.
It's the More Life Podcast with Dash Cash.
You really mad about the truthful nigga, fuck your feelings.
3, 2, 1.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the More Life Podcast with your boy Dash Cash. Shit, that quote that I just had playing, that was from that nigga Shia LaBeouf. And shit, of course y'all know, shit, previously in the past, they got that man up through shit when they said he was acting crazy and wild. And that quote in particular, cause shit, I do want to get back to, you know, dropping these motherfucking quotes at the beginning of each episode to give y'all a little bit of insight, a little bit of things to think about and shit. He was saying, like, he don't give a fuck about what you think and shit, which, I mean, that relate to me so much. I mean, that's the premise of the podcast, you know. We don't care about what you think, how you feel about none of this shit, bro. It's gonna rock no matter what. I don't give a fuck about nobody weak ass feelings and shit. And that's what my nigga is on. Secondly, though, shit, he said he came from an environment where there was no cheerleading going on. I'm the same way, like, bro, where I come from and shit, like, my mom's not over there fucking, oh yeah, dude, there you go, like, it's not no fucking participation rewards around this motherfucker. Come on now, you gotta do it, get up, go ahead and head out, do some action and shit, and then on top of that, like, we don't be looking for the validation from it, like, that's the thing, like, I'm big on that, like, I'm not looking for validation from nobody for shit, cause it don't matter how you feel about what I've done, whether you feel like it's good, bad, shit, it made you feel happy. I don't give a fuck, honestly. I mean, it's cool, you know, shit, however you may feel, because I don't want nobody feeling no crazy way necessarily, but ultimately, at the end of the day, shit, regardless of how you feel, I'm still gonna do me. It's not gonna stop me from going to work, spending time with my family, shit, regardless, like, bro, I done dealt with it in my own household, shit. So, I mean, it's not gonna stop me from living my life how I want to, and shit. And, what else he saying on there? He's saying, he created a survival instinct. I don't know if that's necessarily me, you know, creating a survival instinct. It just is what it is, but he said, for him, like, his opinion mattered the most and shit. So everybody else's opinion, that shit is so small, it don't really matter and shit to them like that. And it's kind of like that with me to a certain extent. I mean, your opinion matters somewhat, but at the end of the day, I look at it like this: that's your motherfucking opinion, and I got mine. So, like, we ain't all gotta think alike and shit. And I think that's another thing you getting at too in there. Like, we ain't all gotta think alike, bro. We not all the same. Like, shit, we're not all physically the same, so we don't have to all mentally be the same. Shit, motherfuckers can think differently. Like, bro, I don't want to kill nobody. I don't hate nobody for thinking differently. And shit, that's them. Cause I know, guaranteed, I'm thinking differently than most people and shit. But let's go ahead and get into that though. Shout out to Shia LaBeouf for that quote. But let's get into the the motherfucking episode. So shit, we back here another day. Like I said, man, I'm about to be dropping these motherfuckers. It might be 1 episode a week, 2 episodes, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, how many ever I want to do. And shit, I said new studio, new vibes, new drive, maybe. Yeah, we can say that. New studio, new vibes, new drive. Yeah, let's rock with that and shit. Like, bro, I just been wanting to get in here and crank out pods. Like, cause so many things, like so many topics. It's been a big ass news week. Shit, big news weeks. Like, that's really what would have to push me to getting back to this motherfucking pod and shit. Cause I'm like, I'm missing out on too much content you talking about. And I'm like, this whole time, like, bro, the months that I was taking off, I could have been building up more viewership, a bigger fan base, plenty other things I could have been doing and shit, but I was slacking and shit. I noticed even when I took like 2 weeks off, like back when I was going hard with the podcast, that fucked up my viewership right there. Cause at first I was getting like 20, 30 views on the video, which might not be a lot in the grand scheme, but for a nigga that's just starting, nigga, that's a lot for me. And that's the only thing I care about and shit. But I was like, shit, that 2030 dropped back down to like, I think it was like 2 views on the next podcast when I came back. And I ain't trying to have that. I at least want 10 shit, if not more. And I used to say before, like, it's 2030 now, but that 20 to 30 could turn to 100. That 100 turn to 1,000, and so forth, and so forth, and so forth. And shit, you know, small steps, shit, we taking it easy, one day at a time and shit, but still finna be going hard, man, cranking it. So shit, y'all already know that motherfucking Drake 21 Savage dropped yesterday, nigga. What I tell you, yeah, that shit. See, and I dropped an episode yesterday too with my brother Sir Quest. Y'all check that out if y'all haven't. I wish shit we could have discussed this motherfucking album on that motherfucking shit. Like, but after I listened to it, I didn't listen to that shit at least like 5 times. That shit, I had to play that bitch over and over. Like, this the shit we been waiting for Drake, you know, to be on, man. Like, this nigga is spitting and shit. He back to that hardcore rap. Oh, I'm trying to think of any bars off the top of the head and shit. As a matter of fact, alright, cause I wrote something down and shit. I'ma save it. I'ma make a review for that shit. It'll probably be out by Monday. That shit, I'll say by Monday. I have my official review. Just some songs off the top of the head though that I really fucking with off that motherfucker. I'ma say shit that Major Distribution. I'm fucking with that. That Back Outside Boys. Treacherous Twins. I said that Treacherous Twins might have the hardest beat on there and shit. Like, I might have to drop a freestyle to that one and shit, just cause I think that beat on that motherfucker is ill. And shit, I can't even hold you. That Circo Loco, I fuck with that. But shit, after like, that's the shit where he throwing shots, hella shots. Everybody, and I like that when Drake is on that, like, he got that swagoo and shit. He talking this shit, bro. Like, that nigga oozing with confidence and shit on there. Like, he tapping into that whole bag and shit. And that's the best type Drake. Like, shit, for real, for anybody. Like, bro, when you can get on the track and you talking like, bro, you utterly fucking believe this shit. Like, you know this shit is fat. What you rapping on this shit? Like, bro, that's the best shit. Like, that confidence, like, bro, you gotta have the charisma on the track, I'm telling you. And he got that on this shit. That Pussy and Millions with Travis Scott on there. That shit cool. I'm digging it. What else? Broke Boys. I can dig that shit. Like, I'm fucking with it and shit. Middle of the Ocean. That's the one shit. It's smooth, laid back, but he was still throwing them shots and shit. When he came at Serena Williams' husband on that, and that made me think, like, was that nigga talking shit about Drake before? And that's why he got the bars, he got the smoke on the album? I don't know. And then what else? That Jumbo shit. What that Jumbotron shit popping. That's another one. The beat ill on that shit. Like, I'm fucking with that shit. And then them niggas going off talking that shit. Like, but this is mainly, yeah, it might be Drake and 21 Savage. This is mainly a Drake album though. He rapping the most on this motherfucker. He got multiple songs that's just him on that shit. I said, bro, I think that this the type of shit that he need though. He need it. Cause like, I think somebody like 21, yeah, 21 ain't like the most lyrical and shit, but he gonna force Drake to push that pen and do what he gotta do in the booth and shit. But y'all fuck with that though. What it's called, Her Loss. That shit, y'all check that shit out. Like I said, I'm gonna have an official review shit where we taking that shit like song by song and shit, breaking down bars, nigga, and shit. Cause I've been wanting to do that for real though. Get on here, break down the bars as I'm a nigga nigga that's into writing bars myself, shit. I pride myself on my pen game and shit. I cannot get on that shit and just be saying some dumb shit. Like, even my songs where I'm talking about smoking weed hella, my shit is bored the fuck up. I'm telling you, like, it's not just no basic ass weed bars. Like, no, it's double entendres, triple entendres with shit that can relate the weed to music, weed to life, whatever. Like, it could mean this and that, you know, shit. It's more than just, oh, we smoking on such and such. Like, that's a basic ass bar that motherfuckers be using to relate to weed. No, we not even on that shit. We on something more complex and shit. But like I said, that official review will come on that. That her loss. That's that shit. We fucking with that right there. Let's see what else. Shit, I had seen Ye had apologized and shit. I don't think I really got to talk about that too much. I know he was saying like shit, he didn't want to come off anti-Semitic, he's sorry for the hate speech and blah blah blah. I think it's all just shit, he's saying that shit for real. He probably wanted his money back. And shit, to be real, shit, he wants something back. Like, ain't none of these companies fucking with him right now. Cause you know, man, it's all like, it's politics, man. Like with any business, it don't matter if you work for Apple, the company that make the computers and shit, or if you working at McDonald's, you could be working for fucking the laundromat, nigga. It's always gonna be fucking politics being played in that shit, no matter what. That shit, no matter what. And if you ain't down with the right side, bro, you fuck. And shit, it's not no free speech, like, anywhere you go. Unless you just happen to be that nigga, like. I don't necessarily like to use myself as an example. But say this, shit, at my job, I'm not siding with nobody. I'm not on no team with nobody. I am me. I got my friends, I got my associates up in that motherfucker, but I do me. I don't give a fuck about what them niggas got going on. I don't give a fuck about what they doing, what's in their house, what the boss will do with them. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me, my nigga. And shit, I do me. And that's how I am. It's not no politics game over here and shit. I try to treat everybody the same way. And my relationship with you ain't based on shit, your relationship with somebody else. And shit, unless your relationship is with my peoples and shit, like my blood type peoples, or like my close knit circle type shit. If you got issues with them, and you know, and we wasn't the best of friends, then obviously we got issues too. Nigga shit said it's fuck you right along, you know, shit. When my nigga saying fuck you shit, I'm gonna say fuck you too. That shit, but you know, nonetheless, shit, I deviated a little bit. It's that group thing though, and shit, and that's why Ye can get on. And none of these companies, it's gonna be tough for a little minute. He gonna have to just for real chill, be quiet, to be honest. And one of them Drake songs, he was saying like shit, he only linked with the ops, which is shit, Ye, pretty much shit. He didn't really link with no Pusha and shit. He said he only linked with him and shit cause Jay Prince and shit, which Kanye came out and shit. I know he was saying about that, like he didn't get this man all his flowers and the respect and shit. Like he's still doing shit. But I mean, yeah, he failed to realize. I mean, he did start that whole situation. I was surprised, bro. Drake even fucked that nigga. He was on there singing on stage with him and shit. And I guess it just showed that that shit was fake. It was for the cameras, cause we know how Drake really feels still and shit. But nonetheless, though, shit, he ain't doing all that apologizing and shit now. Which really he didn't take. He still said though he stand on what he said though and shit. But he didn't mean to cause any uproar. He didn't mean to seem like an anti-Semite and shit. Which, bro, they will label you. They say to say that a Jewish person is running the banking system or running most of these companies is to be anti-Semitic. How, nigga? Like, bro, they trying to act like motherfuckers speaking hate on these niggas. Like, we saying kill these niggas. And like I said, bro, this shit that Ye speaking, bro, the shit that Kyrie putting out there, because we're going to dive into that a little bit later. the shit that Kyrie putting out there, bro, we've been hearing about this shit for so many years, bro, or at least I have. I grew up hearing about the atrocities that the Jewish people that's in the positions of power is bringing down on other fucking people and shit. Nigga, they'll tear down their own people because, like, shit, it's the elite Jews. It's not all Jews. Like, don't get that fucked up. It's poor Jewish people out there that's going through the struggle. Like, don't ever get that fucked up. Just like all black people not poor and shit. Obviously, we got plenty rich black people and shit. That's celebrities and shit like that. Or you could say white people. Not all white people is wealthy with that white privilege, bro. Don't get it. I done met some fucking poor ass white motherfuckers. Some white motherfuckers that was constantly getting in trouble. So yeah, the cops be on their ass. But yeah, they didn't get shot down or nothing like that though. Cause black motherfuckers do get shot down real quick by the police and shit. So you know that's a little difference. But like I said, man, no matter what, like don't be looking into these stereotypes and shit. And they labeling my man's hateful and shit. Like none of this shit is hateful. Like I mean, if they truly run the fucking systems, which the Jews then came out and said, yeah, they run it like say with hip hop and shit, like, and cause Ye was saying like how the Jewish label exec, right? And shit. I forget what he said bro name was, but they'll go ahead and allow you to put out disses and shit where you talking about killing another black man. Or like he said in particular, like you could rap all day about I'ma fuck this bitch, I'ma kill this nigga, I'ma fuck this bitch, I'ma kill this nigga, I'ma fuck this bitch, I'ma kill this nigga. You could rap that a million times. That could be the only thing on the song. They will still put it out. It's not no problems, no nothing. They don't give a fuck about black people and shit. And that's the thing. Like they fine with us tearing ourselves down, but shit, we can't say shit about them, period, or else they cutting off the whole motherfucking check and shit. They slicing that shit right out and shit. And I mean, that's pretty much what he was getting at. And once again, like I said, this is no hate speech, no anti-Semitism and shit, none of that. Like, bro, you and even if you did label me as that, bro, I don't give a fuck. I'd tell you, suck my dick in a heartbeat and shit. I'm quick to let a motherfucker know that and shit. Cause we don't care about no labels. Like I said, bro, shit, I've been looked at crazy at my job for certain beliefs I got and shit. Like, so with that being said, you know, I don't get no fucks, nigga. Shit. My opinion, the only thing that matter over in this bitch. I don't give a fuck about what nobody else got to say, nigga. It's only Dash Cash and not a single other motherfucking soul. You feel me? Shit, nigga, we ride this bitch solo dolo. But I'll slightly look into your inputs though. I slightly, you know, I turn my ear a little bit, you know. Oh, y'all see the bling right there, nigga? You know, shit, I finally rocking some earrings, like, but shit, you know, I slightly turn the ear a little bit though, to hear what you gotta say, and I'll take it into consideration. But it's unlikely that it's gonna be a factor. What else though? Shit. Yay, he called out Shaq for, let me see if I got the post right here on here. And shit. Called out that nigga Shaq. Damn, I ain't got it on here. Let me search it up real quick. Google Shaq versus Kanye. Let's see. So, if this shit wanna load up, bro, this shit gonna slow as fuck on me. Oh, my nigga Ye posted up Kyrie. Okay, and we gonna get into Kyrie on this shit too. Right after we get done with this topic. Once we get done with Ye, then we on the Kyrie. This shit. Let's see if I can find a picture. But they gonna show me the screenshot of this shit. Alright, we'll see. Shaq called Kyrie an idiot and shit, which is like I feel like niggas be going too far with that. Like, bro, how you gonna call somebody an idiot for their opinion and shit on something that it's like, it's not like we talking about 2 + 2 and the niggas say that shit equal 10. We ain't talking about that now. That's an idiot right there and shit. We talking about beliefs that you got based on something that we don't know if it's factual or not. The truth is, none of us fucking know. Any of that religious shit that's in the books, none of us know if it's real. None of us was around back then. It's nothing other than these books that have been as fucking... Bruh, it's hundreds of different versions of the Bible that say different shit. Don't nobody know if this shit is real or not, regardless if they claim that they believe in this shit. And shit, don't nobody know. It don't matter. The Quran, multiple translations of that, but that got the least amount, and that's actually the most reputable one. Why? Because the man was around. Niggas seen the man. It's proof that Muhammad was here and shit and wrote the shit or whatever. It's not no proof of Abraham out there. Shit, they don't have no historical evidence that Abraham came and created the Hebrew Jewish shit or whatever. But it's none of that. But nonetheless, though, that shit was still created at some point in time. But I mean, shit. It obviously, I mean, it came out of what, Africa, Northern Africa. It ain't no white people that originated in Africa. So shit, as far as they saying, like, yeah, black people gotta be the original people, like the Hebrews and shit. But that's a touchy subject. This shit, I ain't got enough info on it, but I do believe that shit, no matter what, we the original ones for damn near any religion. That shit, it don't matter what it is. And shit, other than that, Catholicism, I think the white man made that. I ain't even gonna hold you. You don't see no black Catholics and shit out here, nigga. That Catholicism, that's white man shit. And since shit, no offense to my white people out there, you know, I got white friends. Shout out my nigga Lizard and shit. My other nigga Balance and shit on the music. But yeah, I mean, this is just real shit, like, bro. And people be scared to talk about it, but we talking about it now. But Shaq called this nigga Kyrie an idiot. And shit, and it's like, bro, come on now. But Ye say shit, yeah, they make us bully ourselves because of our business alignments, which this is what's going on. Everybody's scared to speak out. Ain't nobody, everybody's gonna condemn this anti-Semitism shit because they don't want their bag cut off, bro. They work for these fucking Jewish people, that's why. Say if blacks ran everything, ain't nobody making no comments about no niggas nowhere and shit. That is done. If Mexicans ran everything, ain't nobody trying to make no comments about no Mexicans, Hispanics, whatever and shit. That's just the real deal about it. And these motherfuckers, they value the money more than what's truly in their heart or what they truly know or whatever, like shit. Or they, I mean, I don't know what it is and shit. You know, to me, shit, I feel like they all worship Zion, to be honest. And we ain't talking about Zion Williamson, nigga. Or Zion Williams? Williamson? Williams? I don't know. We ain't talking about that nigga Zion from the Pelicans, nigga. We talking about, we know, Elder Protocols of Zion. That type Zion. What else is shit? Ye was talking about, he said Shaq got a business relationship with a billionaire named Jamie Salter. He said Jamie first said that he's 50-50 with David Beckham and 50-50 with Shaq. Ye said to him, he said there's no such thing, Jamie, as 50-50 in business. Who has the extra 1% for the control of the voting rights? And we know who got the extra percent. It's the white man, which now the white man has turned out to be the Jewish man and shit. Cause forever, bro, we always been saying the white man. I still do say the white man. Why? Cause the white man is the Jewish man. The Jewish man that's here in America is the white man and shit. These are European Jews too. Like, let's not get it fucked up and shit. These European Jews, they went through some shit, but I mean, it's a stolen identity or an adopted identity. I don't necessarily want to say stolen. I feel like we all adopt shit, because obviously the Africans that was brought here through slavery had to adopt the American way or the European way, whatever they brought from Europe and shit over here, their ways of living and shit. We had to adopt that and adapt to it. But then, let's see. The Jamie Salter dude have replied to Ye and said that he's actually got the 51% on both of his deals, the ones with David Beckham and the ones with Shaq and shit. I don't know what David Beckham is in particular, other than like, I think he's from like Europe, shit, maybe England or something. I don't know. I know he's soccer. He used to be a soccer player, or maybe he still is. I don't know if he retired. But nonetheless, shit, that Jamie nigga, he said he got the 51%. He said, Ye also said, he said, we as creators and the talent get so caught up in our vanity, which is, vanity means the beauty and shit, the appearance, our appeal, shit, our allure, things like that, that we don't read or understand the fine print, and that's the problem. That's been another thing for years. Niggas don't read the motherfucking contracts to see what's going on, which but even back in the day, 80s and the 70s, I could never be one of them dumbass niggas, bro, that fucking did not read their contract and signed away all their rights, bro. Now, them the niggas that was idiots, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. Them old ass rappers from back then, bro, that did not read their contract and shit, and they said, oh, we're in the hood, man, we're just trying to make it out, we're just trying to get a quick buck, we ain't never had nothing, man. Fuck all that, bro. I'd rather not have shit than make shit and they rip me off, bro, and I ain't got shit in the end, bro. Fuck that, nigga. Like, you would never get me on a deal where you got 51% of my shit. I need damn near 100% control. Yeah, you can eat off that shit. If you distributing this shit like that, you deserve a piece of the cake, because you're doing that part of the work. But me, if I'm creating the content, editing the content, writing the content, putting the shit out, nigga, fuck out of here, bro. Like, a lot of these people that they get on the motherfuckers for calling out people that run this fucking entertainment business and shit like that. Like, bro, these be the niggas that, shit, they just going with the fucking wind and shit. Somebody is pulling the strings for them. Like, basically, shit, they got the puppet master and shit. Like, what Kyrie call them? He said they puppets and peons. Like, bro, that's basically what it is and shit. What'd he say? Ye also said, like Dave Chappelle said, we need to stop giving up control of our own names and our likeness. That, I mean, you don't get no more real than that. And shit, why would you sell your name? Even back on my first project some years ago, like I said, I could never sell my what I say? Oh, I could never sell my sign to a Fortune 500 of guys, which is shit. I could never sell the signature of my name to the Fortune 500 of guys, which is these rich entities, these businesses and shit, that they're gonna want you to sell this shit, nigga, and they gonna owe you forever. They give you these loans. People be like, yeah, they dropped $1 million on me, so shit, I went ahead and did it. Nigga, that shit is a loan, and you gotta recoup back. And if you don't get that money back, nigga, they suing you in the long run. And shit, or they might just drop you from the label sometimes. But shit, I don't know if they still sue you after that or not. And shit, they might. Surpass. What else? After that, Shaq responded to Kanye. And he said, believe me, you don't know me like that. Worry about your business. And to quote the once great Kanye West, I got more money than you, so why would I listen to you? And then Shaq said, also, take my advice and get your family business in order. Have a great day. Which is like shit. I mean, I guess Shaq trying to say he got more money than Ye, because the whole Forbes thing and shit, which, bro, we know all them shits I've been saying for years, nigga, to anybody, Forbes don't mean shit. It don't. Like, the money that they show on there is shit that's been reported, is assets that you got in companies. You can't pull the money out. Just, think. Ye had the deal, what was it, $600 million worth. Or maybe more than that at Adidas. It's not like he could pull out the fucking money and use it. So, shit, that's not his cheese. But I guess Shaq said he got more cheese than him. Whether if he do or not, I don't fucking know. Who knows? I don't give a fuck, to be honest. But to take my advice and get your family business in order, it seems like that's just the typical line everybody was saying to him and shit. That ain't trying to have that back and forth. And the thing is this, like, shit, Shaq ain't denying what he said. I don't think he said that, man, you don't know me like that and shit. Shit, he might not know him on a personal level, but he know his deal though that he got and shit. I'm pretty sure he ain't tapped in with the deals and shit. If he that nigga had a lot of pull, bro, behind the scenes for a while until he started making certain comments. Of course, we talked about he apologized for the George Floyd shit already, which makes sense. Him and Steven Jackson had that back and forth. Shit. Other than that, let's see what else was going on with Ye. I know he had apologized, all that shit. Ye versus Shaq. What else this motherfucker was talking about? Oh yeah, Kanye was saying that he was mentally misdiagnosed with bipolar and shit, and nearly drugged to death and shit. So that's another thing, like, bro, it's just with the people that nowadays, bro, I swear it's so popular to have a mental health issue, or everybody want to say like it's a mental disorder. Like, bro, motherfuckers be addicts, nigga, fiends. And motherfuckers say, oh, they got mental problems, that's why they're doped out. No, bitch, they a fiend. And shit, that's why they doped the fuck out. Cause these motherfuckers is fiends. And shit. And it's like, bro, do you really want to turn the nigga into that? You already got the opioid crisis. Like, bro, people dying from overdosing on these drugs constantly. You want to hook a nigga on that? Like, shit, to me, I don't think nobody bipolar, to be honest. Like, shit. You got people that's going to be angered easily by certain things, and people that's not going to be angered by certain things. You got people that when they get angry, they going to go ahead and lash out and show you that they motherfucking angry. And you got people that when they get angry, they not going to show you. And shit, they just going to stay lax and chill and do their thing and shit. You got certain people that's ticked off easily and shit, irritated easily and shit. People that speak their mind and shit, and just because they not saying what the fuck you want to hear, don't mean that they bipolar or got something mentally fucked up with them. Now I can say, if you out there taking lives though, like now if you out there trying to harm motherfuckers and shit and kill motherfuckers that's ending lives, then yeah, you got something wrong with you. Probably you should probably be in a mental facility, and that's only because you want to bring harm to other individuals. That's the only reason why I would say that, because you want to bring harm to other motherfuckers and shit. But if it ain't that, like, bro, you don't have nothing mentally wrong with you and shit. Any problems that you got going on, you got the power to dig yourself out of that shit as long as you really want to and shit. That's it. Oh, this shit. I can't even talk about this shit though. No more. I feel like I done did it too much. Like, nigga, we 30 minutes into this pod? I done damn near spent 30 on that shit. I gotta light up this J real quick. Let me pause this shit. Alright, so now that we back, so shit. Alright, we done talking about, let's talk about Kyrie though. So he came out and apologized as well last night, or maybe middle of the day, something like that. He issued his apology. And it's because he got suspended though. Alright, so they suspended my nigga 5 games. At least, minimum. And shit, he could have got more. But it's because they felt like what he said to the media and shit prior to that was like, it's some things that was in that documentary, which is called what is it, From Hebrew to Negroes and shit. He said there's some things in there that like he agree with, and some things that he don't. There's some things that's true and some things that's false and shit. He said he don't hate any walks of life, nothing to that. He's currently learning still as he progress, and that he can't be an anti-Semite because he Hebrew and shit. And if he identifies as Hebrew, that's like, I feel him on that, right? But also, alright, I think he was agreeing with like that the European Jews, they ain't the real Jews and shit. They're not the original Jews. The black Jews is the original ones, which, but everybody should know that shit. Like that's real history and shit right there. And shit. And the only reason why I say that is because historically it's been proven and shit throughout multiple things that black people is the only motherfuckers that would have been able to survive in the climates that Africa produced. White people cannot live in Africa unless they are inside of fucking buildings, man. And shit. And that's why they're surviving now over there. They are the rich motherfuckers that colonized Africa that still fucking putting Africans through shit now as we speak, nigga. And shit, it's not, that shit still ain't ended over there, bro. They still raping Africa for the fucking shit that they got, nigga. And shit, they still trying to take over other parts of the motherfucking world. But that, nonetheless though, like, shit. Kyrie apologized because he was suspended. I'm pretty sure his NBA career was gonna be done. That shit was gonna be over with if he did not drop a hard ass apology. My nigga had to drop the biggest motherfucking apology of apologies, bro. And shit. And he's still not necessarily finna come back. Shit. What else? Nike have fucking suspended they business ties with them. They said their relationship is currently done right now and shit until further notice. They not releasing this new shoes and shit no more. I mean, who knows? They probably pumping the brakes on all his other shoes. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they removed the motherfuckers from the shelves and shit. I would not be surprised, but you got all these motherfucking NBA players and shit bashing this man over this. Like, not even NBA players. It's former NBA players that's in the media and shit. Or motherfuckers that never picked up a rock in their damn life to shoot. Niggas commenting on this nigga on fucking TV and shit. These motherfucking sports niggas that never fucking played a sport in their motherfucking life and shit. But yet they feel like they know something about the game. And Stephen A, I'm talking about you, nigga. Chris Broussard, I'm talking about you, nigga. Even though he went the lightest. So, you know, I give my light skinned nigga Chris Broussard the pass and shit. But Rob Parker, we talking about your black ass, nigga. He was going hard on that nigga Kyrie and shit. And it's like, why? Like, why do it even matter to you? Like, I don't know, just, I feel like these people, cause shit, they work for Fox. Let's see, I can tell you who. If I'm mistaken, shit, I think Fox. Bless you. I think, no problem. If I am mistaken, shit, let me see if I got the list of these Jewish-owned companies and shit. It's like the biggest Jewish-owned companies in America type shit. Let me see if I can find a screenshot.
If you really mad about it, then I'm down to start hitting. Call up your niggas, call whoever you need. Yeah, I'm about my business. Smoking some weed. Hey, I take a swing on.
Alright, so Fox owner, let's see, is some nigga named Rupert Murdoch. Is that his name?
You can suck my dick. Why? Cause bitch, fuck your feelings. This go out to anybody. Hey.
Oh damn, hold on. I'm searching this up. It's saying the nigga from CNN back in 2010 was fired because he said the Jews controlled the media and shit. And he had called Jon Stewart, which Jon Stewart is a Jewish man and shit. Said that they control the media. He called that nigga a bigot and shit.
Why? Because they call me Dash Cash.
Oh, that's crazy. I ain't never know that.
No hoe shit, no fucking hoe shit. Say that for yo shit, no hoe shit, no fucking hoe shit. Say that for yo shit, no hoe shit, no fucking hoe shit. Say that for yo shit, bitch.
You really mad about
Well, I don't know shit.
fuck your feelings. This one go out to some niggas and a couple bitches. You mad at what I'm saying? Well, you ain't gotta
Oh, they
listen.
don't need all
Don't be
that.
crying, love, hoe, cause fuck them with your feelings. You really mad about the truthful bitch? Fuck your feelings. This one go out to some niggas and a couple bitches. You mad at what I'm saying? Well, you ain't gotta listen. But don't be crying, love, hoe, cause fuck them with your feelings.
Big Dash, I don't care if you mad, I
So,
don't care if you happy, I don't care.
according to this, it was a point in time where Fox was gonna get shut down, or it was pressure put on him because the guy Rupert Murdoch that owns, or he owns the majority of Fox. He made comments about the Jewish-owned media and shit. And apparently that was like in the early 2010s type shit. He said something about it. And they made that nigga shut up and shit. Fire certain anchors that was putting it out. And y'all can search it up. Shit, search up Rupert Murdoch. Shit. Go ahead, take a dive into it. Shit. Just a little bit of research that I just did. Boom, I got that. And now I'll probably take a deeper dive though, because I couldn't just go based on one page, looking at a little bit of information. But that's what we're gonna pump out, right now for the narrative and shit. But nonetheless though, Kyrie apologized. Shaq went hard on him, but people don't know. See, that's the thing about my man Shaq, right? He owned a fucking theater. Where is that theater located at? Newark, New Jersey. Okay. So Shaq owns a theater that's called Cityplex 12. And back in 2019, on August the 12th, he actually screened that movie called The Hebrew to Negroes that Kyrie is being slammed for, that Shaq himself slammed him for. So shouldn't Shaq get some of the scrutiny too for actually showing this movie at a theater owned by him? Given that he owns the theater, he has the control to show what movies he wants to and shit. That's the thing. Any movie theater, they got the rights, nigga, to show what the fucking movies that they want and what they don't want. Cityplex, I ain't never heard of no fucking Cityplex, nigga. And shit, they not no Cinemark, they not no AMC, they not no Showcase or nothing like that. So I'm pretty sure Shaq got pulled to determine what movies he wanted to take out and shit. And even when you franchise a business, shit, you got that choice, shit, for certain things or whatever. But yeah, Shaq, that nigga a clown though for that one and shit. He probably don't even know that he fucking showed this shit. But that's some clown shit, to be honest. And that's cause these niggas trying to go so hard on one motherfucker, bro. It's like, bro, they gang up on somebody and shit, and you ain't got nobody in the NBA that's defending Kyrie. I'm pretty sure it's some of them other niggas there that feel that same way that Kyrie did. Shit, I wish I was an NBA star, cause like shit, I'll be on that same shit, nigga. I'm speaking what the fuck I feel, nigga. Shit, and it wouldn't be no stopping me. Shit, Kyrie would have my full support. I'd be standing there with that nigga until he apologized. And I tell him that's some bitch ass shit, man. That's some bitch ass shit. I don't give a fuck what the stakes is, nigga. I'm always standing on my words. People call it being stubborn or whatever. How come you can't just apologize, man? Just make the things better, man. Fuck that, nigga. Why the fuck should I have to apologize for your weak ass feelings? And shit, fuck that shit, bro. I'm not apologizing for shit that I do not truly feel sorry for. That shit is done and shit forever. I'm not. And shit, and I don't think nobody should. If you don't truly feel sorry for that shit, and you should never feel sorry for somebody having some bitch ass feelings and shit. And it's just, bro, man, niggas is so pussy these days, bro. And shit, crying about a fucking apology. Damn. That's the shit that's sickening, man. People talk about shit being sickening. I'm sickened by the fact that these motherfuckers was gonna cut this nigga out from his job because he didn't want to apologize for some shit that's his opinion and believe he not talking about killing nobody. No, nothing. That's that fuck shit, man. After Kyrie done fucking donated over $323,000 to Feeding America, which is to help the homeless. Partnered with the City Harvest to ensure that 250,000 meals were distributed to New Yorkers. That's even more homeless and displaced people right there. He partnered with Nike, the same company that want to ban them, 17 pallets of food and masks to donate to the Standing Rock 6 tribe, which is, he's part Native American. He discovered that, he got Native American heritage and shit, so he went to donate to them. After he did that, he committed $1.5 million to help pay the WNBA players while they sat out that 2020 season and shit due to COVID. I remember that and shit. What else he did? Paid off the college tuition like 9 HBCU students from Lincoln University. See, he looking out for his own people and shit, and his own people ain't even got his back in the media. And what else? According to Steven Jackson, Kyrie purchased the home for George Floyd's family. Come on now, you don't get more being there for your people than that. But your people not standing up like that's saying, man, we need to stick together like the Julians. I ain't gonna hold you. Shit, I always ride for mine. I ain't gonna hold you like, I ain't got no problem with calling out a motherfucker when they bad. But shit, no matter what, we always gonna ride with their ass. Shit ain't no canceling. And shit, that's enough on that though. Shit, this whole beginning of this episode been a little touchy. And shit, it's been a little touchy. And shit, YouTube, please let this shit ride. Do not take me off it. This is the real too. Like I said, shit, man. The More Life podcast, bro. We don't do shit but speak that real over here. We speak what the fuck we want to. We do what the fuck we want to over here, man. And shit, that's what this is all about. Like shit, it ain't gotta be no filter on nothing. Unless they drop that bag on your boy. Like I said, the day that you hear me being filtered is the day that you know I got $100 million for these motherfuckers and shit. Yeah, the day that you ever see me being filtered is the day that you know that they dropped $100 million on your boy and shit. Other than that, I would never be filtered for nobody. I got to be me and shit. I got to speak the shit that I feel in here, man. The rest of that shit fucks me up mentally and shit. And there's plenty more people that's that same way. They just scared to fucking do the shit, man. I'm done being scared. I'm done holding back from anything. Like, bro, that shit was done years ago with me and shit. And it's getting more and more to zero fear, nigga. We own what we own and shit. Like, bro. I feel like when you sit back and be quiet and shit, motherfuckers learn that they can run over your ass and shit. I mean, and that's all facets of life. Shit, man, it's whatever. I'm done talking about that shit. What else? I seen Elon Musk. He gonna make people pay for that blue check. As you know, he took over Twitter. He had brought back the free speech and shit. And you have people coming out saying this is sickening. What LeBron came out and shout out to LeBron. I fuck with LeBron, but where his choices, that nigga needs to stay off of Twitter or Instagram or whatever, or stop trying to be political because he can't pick his battles right. if he's so fucked up about motherfuckers having free speech and shit and being able to say what the fuck they want on Twitter, but he ain't got no problem with China holding Muslim Chinese people, which is called the Uyghurs, in concentration camps type shit and all that, and having motherfuckers in sweatshops, and them going over there literally to Hong Kong to fucking beat motherfuckers that step out of line with them, that's protesting to keep the rights that they got and shit. If LeBron can't condemn that shit, then he need to shut the fuck up, to be real, on any political aspect. Now, I'm not even gonna hold you. And shit, my mans need to be quiet on that shit. If he ain't condemning China and he's still rocking with that shit, cause he getting paper over there, nigga. Cause I mean, I think he pretty much said that he only care about the problems that he got in his own community. Which, I mean, it's like, okay, but you not just standing up for your own community, cause shit happens somewhere else in the United States, nigga, and you know, you doing whatever. You can't pick and choose, man. You shouldn't be fine with atrocities happening to another group, and you're not fine with it happening to yours and shit. And that's like, but with the Jewish thing, like, I ain't trying to necessarily touch back on that, but that's like with that, like, we don't want to see no hate, no harm be done to these people. Only thing we saying is like, yeah, this shit right here is what we believe is the truth, and there's more evidence pointing towards this. Like, it shows that, you know, certain things was done and shit, but we not saying they kill these people. We not doing none of that shit. Like, the people in China is actually killing motherfuckers. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's shit. But you got people that they pick and choose their battles because who fucking got their hand in their pockets and shit, you know. Let's see. But nonetheless, though, my bad. Let me take a sip of the coffee. Shit. Elon was saying he gonna charge like $8 a month for the blue check, which is like with that, when you pumping out stuff, shit, you know, with anybody, you got a blue check on Twitter, Instagram, anything like that, you're more official. So what you say is like, it's supposed to be more factual and shit, more real type shit. You look at that as that public figure that we're getting information from. So it's like, shit, alright, if you paying for that to try to say whatever and shit, then you're gonna be held accountable, and I can dig that though. But the other shit they say pretty much is like, you can hold all that null and void, but he gonna let people, you know, rock with whatever they trying to say. And to be real, people mad that people hopped on there saying they hear or whatever. Bruh, it's plenty of the shit on Twitter that you could be mad about. You can see a beheading on there if you want to. I know I done seen plenty porn on there and shit. Hella fucking nigga. I got on Twitter, I think that was like 2-3 weeks ago. I never knew I could see that many OnlyFans tip, nigga. Cracking ass key, nigga. I've been wanting to see them videos for... Nigga, crack, I'm telling you, y'all search your cracking ass key on IG, I'm telling you, you gonna search your shit up on Twitter, sack, nigga. It's like, no, you know, shit, I love my wife. That's all I got to say. I love my wife. But yeah, y'all gonna have to pay for that blue check on Twitter though. What else? Why do motherfuckers care about shit? They can't have more kids, bro. Like, I know they brought up on the Breakfast Club, man, cause shit, I watch the Breakfast Club every day. Shit, y'all know that by now. Shit, anybody that know me. Breakfast Club, nigga, every motherfucking day. I live to hear them. Yo 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 by Charlamagne, nigga, every single day. And shit, that's what I live for. But they was talking about that nigga having this 12th baby and shit. And I mean, I think Charlamagne said on there, like, why do we even constantly bring that up? Like, and shit. Or no, he really, the other day when Takeoff got killed, RIP to that man's again. he was saying like shit when we say RIP to a rapper, he was like shit. It's like it happened every few months or every few weeks. It's like they can't having a kid and shit. Like why do we keep on even saying that this shit at this point? Like, and or no, he said it's like it's so normal and shit. That's what he said. Cause yeah, I don't want to say that. He said, I want to say that he said like shit is just normal at this point. But yeah, it's like with the Nick Cannon shit, bro. I don't think he doing this every years. Like, and also it's the 12th one with another. I ain't gonna say a random chick. I mean, I'm pretty sure he vetting them or whatever. But I mean, shit, bro. It's nothing new. Like, bro, it's nothing unique. Like, shit. I feel like just because that's their friend, that's probably why they pumping that shit. But that shit is not new. Like, I don't know. I can't wrap my head around why motherfuckers would even give a fuck. Like, shit. Why the fuck is that shit news? Where the fuck is my lighter? We don't know. Oh. I thought I found my lighter. What else? My nigga Burner, shouts out to Burner. And shit, tell the gang, nigga. He made a top 5 of the Forbes list, I guess. When Ye dropped down, somebody dropped. Well, came up. My nigga Burner, top 5 on Forbes, and that's off of selling weed, nigga. He made that cookies brown. And to be real, like, recently I've been on that tip where I'm like, shit, how could me and my guys get invested in the marijuana business, right? Or start to grow our own to where like we could be selling to the dispensaries and shit. Like I've been looking into it or whatever. It's gonna take some time or a loan, like getting a business loan type shit. I've been looking at how to cultivate weed and shit like that, so I could be able to produce my own and then pump it out, shit, you know, to the different dispensaries type shit. But with that being said, man, the marijuana business, nigga, is lucrative, and I would have to be a fool to not get in that shit. And we see what that nigga Burner, nigga, you might as well get into that shit. I'm telling you, it only makes sense, bro. It don't make no sense to not deal with that shit. And me shit, I love weed. Nigga, boofing right now. Shouts out to Raw. I need that endorsement. Ah shit, I think I hit the microphone. Shouts out to Raw. Whenever you need to roll up that good shit, make sure you use raw papers. Whenever you're trying to twist with that 100% all natural, unrefined rolling papers, use raw. When you try to have that shit burning good, smelling good, tasting good, use raw. Don't use Rellos. And that's no disrespect to my Rello users. Don't use no backwoods. That ain't no disrespect to my backwoods users. Use raws. Now back to the show. But my nigga made all that cheese though. I'm selling weed, nigga. We need to hop into that. Shouts out to Burner though. Hold on real quick, cause it's time to get into some more sports. Oh shit. Alright. There we go. Dab on him. And we back. So yeah, shit, had to change the attire. Shit, we finna talk some football and shit. You know, had to put on the motherfucking Brady, nigga. Even though this the Patriots and shit, nigga, always repping that TB12 and shit, cause that's the GOAT. The motherfucking GOAT, nigga. Undeniable. So shit, with that being said, my nigga Tom Brady ain't been playing that hot and shit. He's been slacking lately. But, I mean, he's still, I don't know, his line ain't really been blocking all that good. He dealt with some injuries. I feel like Chris Godwin ain't been all that this season. Yeah, Godwin ain't been all that this season. He been kind of slacking, but that's also because he coming off injury. Damn, did my shit?
No hoe shit,
Damn.
no fucking hoe shit. Say that for yo shit, no hoe shit, no fucking hoe shit. Say that for yo shit, no hoe shit, no fucking hoe shit. Say that for yo shit, bitch.
You really mad about the truthful nigga, fuck your feelings. This one go out to some niggas and a couple bitches. You mad at what I'm saying?
Okay, so we good. Thought the audio fucked up right there. So yeah, Chris Godwin though, shit, he been kind of off this year a little bit because he coming back from injury. I think he had a torn ACL or something like that. So you know he trying to get back up to speed still, but no telling that shit might still be injured or whatever. Maybe he never let it heal up all the way, and that shit fucked up right now. He probably got his. If he sit out the rest of the season, they fucked. But I don't know. I don't think we got too many receivers because like Julio, he stay injured and shit. Mike Evans been straight, but I think it's like they on his ass. Like the defenders gonna be on his ass because that's the only nigga out there for real. We got Cameron Braid at tight end, but that nigga's not no Gronk, and he ain't nowhere near Gronk. He don't need to be feared for real. Shit, they ain't really got nobody else as far as offensive weapons. The defense straight, but shit, they just gotta. Well, they been stepping up. I ain't even gonna hold you. They been stepping up. But shit, the offense just need to step up. Tom Brady been having empty calorie games and shit. What I say the other day, Tom Brady this season equals empty calories. You have 300 and something yards, no touchdowns, or one touchdown. That's not sufficient, bro. I don't give a fuck if you threw for damn near 400. If you ain't win the game and you ain't put up no TDs, nigga, that shit don't mean nothing. Even if you ain't get them down there and y'all ran that shit in, that shit don't mean nothing. Not shit over here. But who else? Bengals, they had lost last week. Who the fuck they lose to? Was it the Falcons? I think they did lose to the Falcons last week. Bro, that was on what, Monday? Yeah, that was on Monday and shit. Joe Burrow got his ass lit up though. I don't think I talked about it the other day. Or did I? Nope, I didn't. Nope. So yeah, Joe Burrow got his ass lit up though. He was sacked 5 times. And shit, Jamar Chase out. I know he injured. T. Higgins straight, but I think he's solid as a number 2 though. And same thing with like Tyler Boyd. I think they better as number 2. Like Jamar got so much coverage on him, but also Jamar can do his thing and get open. But if they ain't worried about Jamar, nigga, T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd got locked up. We got Hayden Hurst at tight end, but I don't think they fully know how to utilize him 100% yet. Cause that nigga could be young Gronk. I'm not even gonna hold you. He could be young Gronk and shit. They just gotta use my mans properly. Who else? Shit. That line. For real, that motherfucking offensive line. They gotta do their thing, bro. They need to fucking do their thing and shit. Who else? What's my other team? The Chiefs ain't playing last week. They played this week though. Shit, let's run down the list of games that they got this week. Colts versus the Patriots. I don't know, that come on the same time as the Panthers and the Bengals, so it's unlikely I'm watching that. But lately, bro, I've been having 2 games on at the same time, like, bro. With the shit I got, I can have the dual screen or whatever, so, bro, I've been watching multiple games at once. Because typically it seems like the Bengals and the Bucks been playing at the same time, like, these every week damn near, except for last week. So, shit. I've been having to have the dual screens. But Colts versus Patriots. I'm expecting, I don't even know. They both ass for real. But I'm gonna rock with the Pats and shit. Cause you know what? I still fucks with them, even though my nigga Tom Brady ain't there. I fucks with the GOAT coaching wise, Bill Belichick and shit. I'm still rocking with my nigga. Shout out to Uncle Bill and Uncle Robert Kraft over there. The white man. Sorry, nah. Let's see, Panthers against the Bengals. I expect the Bengals to whoop on that ass. We sit at 4-4. We can't really lose no more games. Look, it's only room to lose maybe one more time in the division we got. Because the Steelers been lightweight winning some. The Ravens, we know is good. They winning games. They gonna be solid. And shit, even though, I ain't even gonna say that. Because you know what? They been lightweight ass the past couple years. Or you know what? They bounced back last year. I'm lying. Record-wise, they did. But I don't know. They iffy though. So I ain't even gonna count the Ravens like that. But they might be sneaky though. Who else we got? The Browns, but we ain't worried about them. And shit. So damn shit. Yeah, I'm an RN. I need to wrap it up. But shit, we getting it. We popping shit. Bro, I was feeling it today, so I had to come in here and, go ahead and get it popping. Who else? We got the Rams against the Bucks. I expect the Bucks to win that. We 3-5, they 3-4. We need to win that. But as Skip Bayless pointed out, I think that might have been a day or two ago, the Bucks should win this shit. One, they playing at home. Two, it's not like the Rams is good. Like, they got shit. Bro, I never felt like Matthew Stafford was all that. They got lucky last year because they had a crazy ass receiving core and shit. Definitely once they got Odell. But that motherfucking Cooper Kupp, man, he's something special, I tell you. And shit. That motherfucker, now if he leaves and go get him a bomb ass QB, just think if Cooper Kupp went to the Chiefs with fucking Pat Mahomes. You know the type of records he's setting. That's why Tyreek should have stayed with the Chiefs. You know the kind of records he could have set and shit with motherfucking Pat Mahomes. Now he got Tua Tagovailoa, whatever the fuck his name is, and shit. I don't know. Who you got? The Titans versus the Chiefs. Bucks and the Rams. Though I expect the Bucks to win that. Like I said, though, Tom Brady, come on now, do me some justice, my man. I need at least 3 touchdowns from you. 3 touchdowns and shit, minimum. Or you at least need 2 with 300 or something yards. If you ain't getting that, I'm still gonna ride with you because you're the GOAT. Shit, Eagles. Oh, the Eagles won against the Texans. That was yesterday? No, 2 days ago. Yeah, that was on Thursday. And shit. Let's see, they won. It said 29-17. I didn't get to check it out. I think I was at work. My bad. I'm sorry. Been going hard, man. They won. I think they still undefeated. They might be 8-0 right now. Yeah, I think they 8-0. Jalen Hurts has been doing this thing and shit. I think they said shit. He's still not looking like MVP though. Cause Pat Mahomes, I think, got the most yards and the most touchdowns right now, and then Josh Allen might be right behind him if I'm mistaken. They both been playing their ass off, but shit, Jalen Hurts played his ass off according to these stats. Even though he got sacked 4 times, he had 2 touchdowns, 243 yards, through 21 for 27. Shit, so the percentage was good. That nigga only missed 6 passes and shit. It's not bad for 27 times that he threw it. His passer rating was 128.9. Yeah, my man did his thing and shit. For a nigga that got sacked 4 times, like I said, bro, he did his thing and shit. Yeah, we gonna see. I don't know, man. It's fuck the Eagles. to be honest. I can't never rock with them. Why? Because they came back and they beat us in the Super Bowl a few years ago. And I've been devastated. I've been hurt since. Fuck the Eagles. Fuck Nick Foles, bro. Fuck Carson Wentz for being on their team and shit, even though he was injured. Who was they? Doug Peterson. I think that was their coach now. Fuck that nigga too. And shit. And anybody else? Darius Slay? Was you there? Nigga, fuck you too, bro. For coming back. For beating us in the Super Bowl, man. That shit broke my heart, man. I was salty as hell. I had a lot riding on that game, man. Pride-wise. Yeah, shit. I guess that's why they say being prideful is a sin. Because it make you feel like shit. What else, though? Bills against the Jets. The Jets 5-3. They been winning. It's crazy. Bills gonna smoke that ass though. I ain't even gonna hold you. Bills 6-1. They finna be 7-1. I might have that on too though. They games been kind of exciting. I ain't gonna lie. They've been alright to watch. And shit, look at stat wise. And shit. Chargers against the Falcons. No, that could go either way, to be honest. Based on the record, they both sit at the same thing pretty much. Chargers 4-3, Falcons 4-4. Pretty much could go either way. I'm gonna say Chargers because they got Justin Herbert. Even though they ain't, I mean, shit, he ain't been playing phenomenal this year. Well, I need to go ahead and get off here because shit, I'm getting drowsy. But yeah, Justin Herbert, he probably ain't lived up to what he could be though. But shit, this season, I'm saying. That shit, but Chargers over the Falcons. You got the Dolphins against the Bears. I guess the fans, my man's Tyreek. I think Tua back too. We gonna rock with them. Packers against the Lions. Shit. I'm gonna rock with the Lions. I like to see the Packers lose. I ain't gonna hold you. I like to see them lose. So we gonna rock with the Lions. Even though I did like Aaron Rodgers till he became a smug asshole. Like, and then it's just like the same thing, competition between him and Brady, man. I'm the type that's like, man, I grew up fucking Kobe against LeBron. Like, that's the biggest talk, man. So it's like, it's been Aaron Rodgers against Tom Brady for a minute where people swear Aaron Rodgers better than Tom Brady, man. And it's like, fuck out of here, bro. Is you smoking that flocka? Word the waka? Come on now. Aaron Rodgers ain't better than no Tom Brady, bro. This man can't win a playoff game to save his fucking life, man. That shit. Talk about that. Like I said, if he's so good of a QB, how come he only made it to one Super Bowl? Yes, he won that Super Bowl, but he only made it to one. He can never make it back, man. And shit. At least with Peyton Manning, I say him because he was somebody else compared to Tom Brady, and I hated Peyton Manning because people swear he was better than Tom Brady. I say he ain't, but shit, at least he made it to 4 Super Bowls. He lost twice, he won twice. He got scraped against the Broncos back in 2014. When I tell you Peyton Manning the Broncos got scraped, they went against the Seahawks, they got scraped. That Legion of Boom, ran by Richard Sherman. Bro, they was picking that nigga off left and right. Even Peyton Manning, I give him more respect than Aaron Rodgers, bro. I say Aaron Rodgers can't win a playoff game to save his life. Save his life. He missing the playoffs this year, too. Mark my words on here. I guarantee it. What my nigga Charles Barkley say? Guarantee. And shit. Packers missed the playoffs this year. Let's see. Raiders against the Jags. They both trash. I say tie game. Vikings against the Commanders. Vikings. Why? Carson Wentz trash. And why? Commanders, Washington, always gonna be cursed. in my eyes. The Redskins, that shit, them Native Americans, I swear, they probably fucking put that fucking. They got curses and shit they do too, like how Haitians do the voodoo shit, or like Jamaicans might do the voodoo shit, or whatever else. Witches, they got the fucking potions and shit, they do their shit. You know, alchemists, they can do their shit. I'm telling you, Native Americans, I'm pretty sure they do the same type shit. And the Commanders, they cursed forever. Just for, bro, they would have to completely move to another city before they finally start winning. And even then, who knows? But Washington is cursed with that team. They would have to move a team there. Like, say if the Patriots was to move there to Washington, that's the only way Washington is ever winning something. Other than that, it's over. We got Seahawks against the Cardinals. Seahawks. Kyler Murray ain't leading the Cardinals nowhere. What they say, that nigga play Call of Duty too much. I don't know what it is, but shit, I always felt like he too small, man. I seen his shit get smacked down a few times before when he trying to throw the ball and the defender just beat his shit like they Shaq or something. I'm like, shit, he's just too little. Like, shit, he should have played baseball. I guess he loved football, don't know that shit, you know. I mean, I can dig it though. But nonetheless, Seahawks over the Cardinals. Also, shout out Geno Smith. Shit, I used to fuck with him on the Madden games, but that was my nigga, because as a backup QB, he can always run like the fake QB that I drafted and shit. So I always kept Geno Smith as a backup nigga in case my main dude got injured or something like that. Geno, I fucks with Geno Smith just based on Madden alone and shit. What else? Ravens against the Saints. I'm gonna go with the Ravens over the Saints, because fuck the Saints. They're in the same division as the Buccaneers, so the Saints need to lose. Shit. And like I said, the Ravens solid and shit. They 5-3, but I don't know, man. I done yawn too many times. I was gonna talk about some NBA shit, but fuck it, I'm gonna just say that for tomorrow. I'm gonna have my coming with another pod tomorrow, man. And shit. I'm gonna have my homie Sean on here. And shit, my brother. Shit, yeah, that ain't my homie. That's my motherfucking brother. And shit. Have my brother Sean on here, Diesel. And y'all stay tuned for that. So also check out any other clips, man, any other episodes. Check out the episode from Monday. Episode from yesterday, shit, my boy Sir Quest. Watch this shit again. Shit. Like I said, clips, share them if y'all find them intriguing or anything like that, man. With that being said, your boy Dash Cash. This the place where we say what the fuck we want to say, and we do what the fuck we want to do. It's the More Life Podcast. Once again, I'm Dash Cash. And like I said earlier too, side note, man, I feel sick as hell right now. But shit, I don't care how you feel, nigga. Peace.
Big Dash, I don't care if you mad, I don't care if you happy, I don't care if you sad. You